Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a group reading for my friends born under the Scorpio zodiac sign. Today we're going to look at what to expect in November, the challenges and obstacles that you're going to face, and also, more importantly, what guidance and strategies are going to help you overcome these challenges. The deck I chose for this reading is the Spiral Tarot. And then I'm going to end off the session with an oracle blessing from the Energy Oracle. Like always, there's links below to these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Scorpio friends, see what the cards have to say. What card symbolizes November for my Scorpio friends? The Tower. Starting off with a bang, my friends. The Tower is the 16th card in the Major Arcana, and it speaks about change. November is going to bring you change. And some of it will be more painful than others, and some of it will be felt on different levels. I hate to ask, but what is the main challenge that my Scorpio friends are going to face? Got jumpers? In November. Got a few jumpers. The first of them, the Knight of Cups. He's kind of known as the Lancelot or the Prince Charming of Cups. Talks about that emotion piece. Not only are the emotions connected into that change, but into those romanticized emotions and thoughts that we have. We have the Nine of Wands. Nines are about all that we've achieved in life. Wands are about that inner fire. We're not going to be happy, and we hate change as a species, so we're not going to be happy about some of the changes that the Tower is going to bring us. And we're going to resist it. That resistance is going to cause us major challenges because you're not going to really have the ability to resist the Tower and the changes that it brings. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Queens are that nurturing, motherly energy. This is about that growth and abundance. You're going to have a pause in some of that abundance piece. The growth piece, well, you're going to have that in spades with the changes that the Tower is going to bring. However, what you had anticipated and hoped for in November will not be what will happen. Between the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you're looking at that growth being very different than what you had originally had thought for and had hoped for. And it's going to be recognizing that difference. Okay, let's break this down a little bit more. What does the beginning in November look like for my Scorpio friends? We have another queen, the Queen of Wands. This one's all about passion and fire. She is a very highly sexualized card. She's one of the few few queens that is sitting with usually her legs further spread out. Pamela Coleman Smith put her very in charge, if you will, of her sexuality. That's going to be an important key. That vivacious energy, directing it and allowing it to really support those changes, because what the Tower offers you will bring you great growth. However, it's going to be different than what you had originally anticipated. Now, in angel messages, the queens are the 13th card in the Minor Arcana. Now, what the angels are saying is that you need to keep your mind calm, which I know is going to be impossible to do because there's going to be all sorts of stuff going on. What you had hoped isn't going to be going on. But keep your mind calm so you can receive those messages and ideas from the angels, the archangels, and your guides. Those are going to be really important. That calm mind will help you receive more information. Your passion and fire, that inner will help push you forward and overcome anything the Tower brings you. It's just keeping it calm. All right, what does the middle of November hold, the jumper, for my Scorpio friends? The Two of Cups. Twos are about duality and choice. Cups, intuition, and emotion. So interestingly enough, part of what the Tower is bringing us is that connection piece. Some of us who are in a long-term relationship may now have more abilities and energies and sexual drive. That's a piece here. We've got this queen here, and she's vivacious and going to focus in on our partner. Others who are looking for a partner are going to find that they have someone stumble upon them. And some of it may be brought on, actually a lot of it will be brought on by the Tower. And again, we have that sexualized energy that's really going to help push that relationship forward. Let's look at the end of the month. What does the end of November look like for my Scorpio friends? And that's the Seven of Swords. Sevens are a challenge number. They're also a victorious number. They're a lucky number. The Seven of Swords, the swords are about truth and knowledge. It's a warning to be careful what you're trying to get away with. Things are shifting. What you used to get away with, you may not get away with anymore. Your abilities, your knowledge, and events are changing. So be mindful of what you're trying to get away with, because people are going to see through it. Let's look at strategies to overcome this. What will help my Scorpio friends overcome the challenges brought on in the beginning of November? What's the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords talks about that new day. The sun is rising, right? When you look at all that you've been through, those events and situations, they surround us. The emotion we've attached to it is binding us up. It doesn't matter what emotionally or psychologically we're looking at. We're still standing up. We're still got our head held up high, and we're ready to embrace that next day. That talks about that inner fire to basically say, okay, Tower, do what you got to do. I'm going to survive this. I may have the swords and bindings afterwards, but I'm willing to stand up and greet that new day. All right, what about the middle of the month? Okay, got a couple jumpers on that. What will help my Scorpio friends overcome the challenges brought on by the middle of November? Okay. The first jumper, the Eight of Wands. Eights are about movement and manifestation. Wands, again, we're dealing with that power, that inner drive, that passion piece. Really moving and connecting in with that special somebody. Connecting in and really balancing out yourself with your higher self. The middle of November brings about connection, and that's going to be important and key. Shifting your direction into that relationship piece. And it's going to be a balance between the relationship piece with another person and then the relationship piece with yourself. Another aspect is the 15th card in the Major Arcana, the Devil. Part of what the Tower is going to bring us is the need to reflect on those addictions and self-soothing coping mechanisms that we have, and really unchain ourselves from the ones that are not working for you in a positive light. And that positive light is going to be important. It's not so much about just whether or not the coping mechanism is working, it's whether or not it's in a positive light. And an example of that would be when you were a kid, everybody knew that the best way to deal with the boogeyman was to grab your blanket and throw it over your head. Avoidance is not a positive coping mechanism for adults. All right, keep working on it. What's going to help my Scorpio friends overcome the challenges brought on by the end of November? That's going to be the King of Cups. Kings are that fully developed personality. Cups are about emotion and intuition. Gaining control of your emotions and controlling your emotions is going to be helpful when you're dealing with the ups and downs of November. That control will help. Following your intuition will be key as well. Both pieces will help give you direction to overcoming all the ups so that you can kind of start to add a little bit of stability into the month. All right, what final piece of guidance can we offer my Scorpio friends for the month of November? Okay, we've got a jumper. It's a Two of Swords. Twos are about duality and choice. This Two of Swords talks about that need to unblindfold yourself and make a decision. It can feel like you're walking on a tightrope and it's hard to keep that balance, but it's going to be very important. You're going to need to make some decisions. The Tower is bringing change. We can't change that. We can make decisions, and we need to really reflect on what is and is not working, because some of it we should keep and nurture, other stuff we need to release. Now we do have double twos in angel messages. When you have that double two, you're looking at them really encouraging you not to give up. You're on the right path. You just need to keep going forward. What final piece of information can we give to my Scorpio friends to help them in November? It's the Three of Cups. Threes are about expression and growth. Cups, that emotion and intuition. It's really going to be important that we connect in with that positive support and community that we have. We do not need to do this alone. Actually, relationships is going to be something that's really important, especially near the middle of the month. So that piece of not doing things alone is going to be really key. Keep things together. Celebrate what it is that you're achieving throughout the month. That's going to be a helpful piece as well. See what your shadow self wants to add? The Knight of Swords. Knights are that no fear energy. Swords, truth and knowledge. Take the truth and knowledge, not the emotion, the truth and knowledge from this experience. Do not be afraid of this process. Embrace it. Charge into it with that fearless energy that the Knight has. Gain the knowledge and keep yourself going forward. Now we have two Knights, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Knights are the 12th card in the Minor Arcana. In angel messages, you're really looking at a time where you can start manifesting your dreams. You have a spiritual growth and awakening happening, which is going to help rise your vibration, which is going to help you manifest. So this piece will give you that next step to be able to manifest more in your life. Make the positive changes that you need, and the devil will help you to really connect in and get that next step, if you will. All right, let's look at a blessing. What blessing can we offer my Scorpio friends for November? That's the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, most of us know that he's the healing archangel. What we're being reminded of is that this is going to be part of your self-healing, that evolutionary piece. It's going to be really important that you take the time and energy to not only balance yourself, but to be able to love yourself and start healing some of these pieces. In November, I've been really finding that self-healing and self-love is really important, and Archangel Raphael is really kind of pushing in and saying that, you know what, the season is getting colder and darker. We need to really focus in on our love and light so that we're not really being overwhelmed by that darkness. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however I drew, or in some cases, cards jumped out for my Scorpio friends. What further information do they hold for you? Like I said, this is a group reading. If you're looking for a more personal or specific reading, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself. Also, for those who are interested, I will be running online introductory and interactive classes over the next couple of months. The first class is on November 11th, where I'll be running my Introduction to Angels and Archangels class. Then on December 9th, I'm going to be running my Introduction to Connecting, which is a channeling class. If you're interested in both or either of these classes, you can find out more information and register on my website. I provided a link below to my classes page so you can go there directly to check things out. I hope you found this video fun and helpful, and that you're able to gain some insight and direction into what September holds for you. I'm going to continue creating fun and dynamic videos. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.